Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Show, and here we are going to cover the second tutorial for Mallet, in which we are going to cover how we can implement Mallet in Java. If you haven't went through our first video in which we are covering up how we can implement using a command prompt, a quick tutorial guide for it. So go through this link, and I have already mentioned it in the descriptions as well. So let's get started with this. So basically Mallet, as you all know, it's a machine learning toolkit for natural language processing, and what it does is every instance, or you can say the data point in Mallet, is an instance. So an instance consists of a name, label, data, and source. And a name is basically the ID, and the label is which the class to which you want to classify the data. Data is the sequence of character or words, you can say basically the string, and the source is again the sequence of character or words, but it remains consistent throughout the process of pipeline. It doesn't change. The data is the string which is going to change over time in the pipeline. So here's the code which we are going to implement. It's a Java code, and we went through each and every points in this code. So basically how the pipeline is created, how we can convert those strings into the feature vector. So as I have discussed, everything in Mallet is an instance. So, and we need to create the instance list for that, because there are n number of data points or text we need to use for classification. So it will create a list of instances. So it's already given as an instance list here. Then we need to convert those instances into a character sequence, because it uses character sequence to further pre-process the text. Then we'll want to create those character sequences into token sequences. So here we are going to tokenize your string given whatever regular expression you have given to them. Then those character sequence is being converted into the lowercase, because if you want to implement a lowercase in your pipeline, then you can use it using this, and then you'll remove the stop words. Again, this is an optional thing. You want to remove the stop words, and you can also give your own stop words as well, because as you can see, you want it to be case sensitive or not, or you want to give your own stop words as well. Then we'll convert these token sequences into the feature sequences. Then these feature sequences is converted into the vectors. So this is how a Mallet pipeline is processed. First you convert the strings into instance and add up into a list. So it will create an instance list. Those instance list will be converted into character sequence. Those character sequence will be converted to the token sequence. Those token sequence will be processed as lowercase, and then you can remove the stop words. Then those token sequences is converted into the feature sequence, and the feature sequence is converted to the feature vector. And this is the complete pipeline of Mallet. So now let's start to implement this code in Java. So I have this my Eclipse open, and let's start with Gradle project, because we need this in our next tutorial to implement it with Spring Boot and Gradle. Next, I'll add web. So it has created this project. We are not going to use Gradle for now, but let's just import the dependency. So we need to have Mallet imported as dependencies. So just add up Mallet here, and just refresh Gradle to download Mallet. So as you can see, we got mallet here as our jar. The dependency is being downloaded, and we start with a simple class mallet. We need it to be this. Okay, we'll just copy this and use it in our to just change the constructor. Here as well. We are just building the pipeline again. We are converting the text into character sequence, then character sequence to token sequence, then we are lowering the case, then we are removing the stop words, and then we are converting those tokens into feature sequence, and then we are converting those feature sequence into the feature vectors. Again, here also we are changing our classes into labels, or you can say in numeric form. It's just a function or method for reading those directories. So as I've mentioned in my previous video, that it will take classes as the folder name, and the text inside it as the data points, or the text that we are using to classify our text. So we are using a BBC Sports data here that you can find on the BBC Sports site. I have mentioned it in the description, so you can go and download the data over here. Here's the code through which we are reading the data, and here we are just creating the mallet object, and we are just giving the location of our data and creating the instance list. So what happens here, that every text data goes through the pipeline and create these instances, and here we are just mentioning the training, testing and validation points, and we are splitting our data into the train and test sets into 70-30 ratio. You can take either 80-20 as well, depending on your data. Then we are just creating a neo-bias classifier, and we are training this neo-bias classifier with our training data. So here is our model, and we are just predicting using this trial class and using this classifier and our testing data the predictions as well. So basically we can see that we are getting accuracy and F1 score of whatever class you want to find out. So let's run this and check once how it performs. So you can see that our data is training, and we got an accuracy of 99%. It's been good, and it has predicted cricket text with complete accuracy of 100%. So it's good. Our model has trained well and giving us an perfect accuracy. So this is how we can implement a mallet in Java, and in the next video we'll try to take it further, and we'll try to implement it using an industrial way, or how we can create an API through which we can provide the text and get the classification done.